As a student of class 7, today we are going to revise our chapter acid, base and salt, and let's discuss an activity. In this activity we will try to identify a solution, whether it is acidic or basic or neutral, but by using red cabbage solution as an indicator. Red cabbage is a natural indicator. So to perform this activity we require to manage some material. Number 1, a beaker, a dropper, some water, mortar, a strainer, a dish with a lid, some leaves of red cabbage, 3 test tube, vinegar, baking soda and common salt. So procedure, step number 1, we have to add vinegar, baking soda and common salt separately in 3 level test tube. Add a little water in each and shake the test tube to make 3 colorless solution. So student, at first we have to take 3 test tube. In 3 test tube we have to add in each test tube, first test tube vinegar, second test tube baking soda and third test tube common salt. After adding little water we have to shake the test tubes and then we will make a colorless solution in the 3 test tube. Step number 2, finally chop some red cabbage. Finally chop some red cabbage in the test. Step number 3, now again add you boil water to the cabbage and leave it for half an hour. Step number 4, once the mixture is cool, pass it through a strainer to get dark purple juice. This is red cabbage indicator. So student, this way we can make red cabbage as indicator. And step number 5, using a dropper, add the red cabbage indicator drop by drop to the solution to be tested. Note the change you observe. Purple color of the red cabbage indicator changes to red in vinegar, green in baking soda, and while it remains purple in common salt solution. So we can conclude that vinegar is acid, baking soda is basic and common salt is neutral substance. Now let's discuss another activity to perform a neutralization reaction. I already discussed about the neutralization reaction. Neutralization reaction is the reaction between acid and base to form salt and water. So water is neutral. So the acid and base reaction is called the neutralization reaction. To perform neutralization reaction we have to collect some material, for example dilute solution of hydrochloric acid and sodium hydroxide, phenolphthalein as indicator, conical flask, beakers and dropper. Procedure, step number 1, take 20 ml of dilute hydrochloric acid solution in a conical flask. Now add 2-3 drops of phenolphthalein indicator to it. Step number 2, add dilute sodium hydroxide to the mixture dropwise using a dropper until permanent pink color appears. Keep swirling the conical flask while adding sodium hydroxide solution. Now record your observation. We will observe that when phenolphthalein is added to the acid solution in the flask, it remains colorless. As the base is added to the acid, after a certain point the solution turns pink. So we can conclude that the change in color of the solution to pink indicates that the entire volume of the acid has undergone neutralization by the base and the salt has been formed.